All right, man. David Blough is back with the Detroit Lions. I mean, Tim Boyle is back with the Detroit Lions after David Blough passes up the practice squad opportunity to uh to return to the Detroit Lions. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop a video. So I don't blame David Blough. Okay. I don't blame him. It's just been a ton of disrespect for David Blough with the Detroit Lions. They continue to disrespect him. Um, they continue to disrespect him. Um, and last year, I think, in my opinion, this is no insider information. I believe the boiling point came when they refused to put him in the game and put an injured Jared Goff who couldn't throw 10 yards. I believe it was the Pittsburgh game. You got to remember, Blough was the only backup on the roster. And they chose to play a hurt Jared Goff because Tim Boyle had fractured his hand. Now, players know who the best player available is. Players know who the best player is, and when there's foul play in the game, you got to remember David Blough wasn't a Brad Holmes pick. He was the previous regime pick, and his college career, his NFL career on paper, or shit, looking at the video, was superior to. It was superior to. It was superior to anything Tim Boyle had did. Tim Boyle flaked out at Connecticut. Tim Boyle flaked out at Eastern Washington. He flaked out with the Packers. And for whatever reason, David Blough still had a better preseason than Tim Boyle. Now that fumble really hurt him. It is what it is. It's preseason. All right. Then you continue to look at it and look at it as an entirety. Then you say, okay, you bring in Nate Studfield, who's done nothing in the National Football League, who Blough has done more and been more accomplished than Nate Studfield had. And this is who you go hand the job. It's different if it's Ryan Fitzpatrick. It's different if it's Cam Newton. It's different, if it's you trade for, I don't know, whoever it may be who's accomplished, or you bring in I don't know who else out there. You bring in somebody that's accomplished. You trade for a Joe Flacco or something. You understand that. Or you bring in a Tyrod Taylor. You understand that. Even a Josh Johnson, you can say, yeah, Josh Johnson has some success in this league, and they continue to keep playing David Blough. And everybody knew David Blough was better than Tim Boyle, but they kept giving opportunities to Tim Boyle. Kept giving opportunities. Even in that game, they pulled Blough. Boyle put the Blough in there, then pulled Blough, put Boyle in there. And then at the end of the day, you bring Suffield in, who ain't no better than David Blough. So of course, David Blough went to go sign with the Vikings practice squad. I'm not gonna keep sitting behind guys that's not better than me, and I gotta keep scrapping. I'm going to work every day without an opportunity, no matter what I do or what I don't do, to advance in the company. They're not gonna let me advance. Guess what? I'm gonna go somewhere else with a clean slate. And they played David Blough, and they could have just did Blough the justice of just cutting him. They could have just did Blough the justice of cutting him last year, and finally he could have got on somewhere else. There was no chance that he could work his way up in the organization. No chance. And I'm not gonna continue to sit behind, guys that's not better than me. And Brad Holmes is turning out to have a shitty eye for quarterback talent. That's what it's looking like. He turned out to have a shitty eye for quarterback talent. That's what it's looking like to me. But it says spurned by David Blough. Detroit Lions re-signed Tim Boyle to the practice squad. For what? Detroit Lions are bringing back a familiar face to be their number 3 quarterback. The Lions re-signed Boyle to the practice squad on Monday after a week after he failed to win a backup job following a training camp battle with David Blough. Blood made the Lions' initial 53-man roster last Tuesday, only to be waived a day later when the Lions signed Nate Sudfeld. The Lions offered Block a spot on the practice squad as a number 3 quarterback, but he declined and signed with the Minnesota Vikings instead. Lions general manager Brad Holmes said he said the change in the backup quarterback was necessary because Boyle and Block just didn't quite make the jump that we expected them to make. What jump do you expect Nate Sudfeld to make? Come on, what jump did you expect Nate Sudfeld to make? He trashed too. Blog is superior to Nate Sudfeld too. Brad Holmes is coming off to a fucking idiot to me, dude. Excuse my language. He said we had plans in place for the backup quarterback position that kind of took a detour that was unexpected. But you got to be prepared for that. We kind of just made it work at the best we can. Holmes said like the best you said. Bring in Cam Newton, then, better than all of them. Well, bring in Ryan Fitzpatrick, pay him extra money, better than all of them. So what promise did he see in Tim Boyle last year that nobody else seen? That's what I'm trying to understand. What did he see that we didn't see? Dude is an idiot, dude. I'm just sorry to say it, dude. I hate to talk about a brother that way. He's an idiot. Suffield said he and Goff know each other for years. They share agencies, throws together occasionally in the offseason, and learn from the same quarterback coach in high school, but the two have never worked together till now. I don't care about these comments. He trash too. And they bring back Boyle trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all couldn't go out there and get a better quarterback than Nate Sudfeld. Y'all gonna keep treating y'all gonna keep treating David Blough like that. Expect he supposed to come back? Hell no, I'm gonna sign wherever I can sign to. Come on, you keep putting trash after trash above me. Come on, this don't make no sense. You know, you know. So I ain't mad at him. You know. So, but like I said before, he got terrible taste in backup quarterbacks. Terrible taste. Terrible taste. And bro, when he traded for Jared Goff, dude, I just had a feeling, dude. I mean, but guess what? We gotta let him bump his head. We can't keep changing GMs every 2 or 3 years. He gonna have to learn. He gonna have to learn from his mistakes. But like I said before, man, I don't have too much hope in him. And I was like that with it was like that with Troy Weaver, but Troy Weaver had a hell of an offseason. And Troy Weaver, with Tom Gores, he pretty much got a blank checkbook. And one thing that Tom Gores did that everybody gonna love in the city of Detroit was bring Pistons back to downtown Detroit. Now, if they start winning, they gonna get their own arena down there. Trust me, they gonna get their own arena down there. But but um but like I continue to say, can Brad Holmes have that turnaround? Absolutely. But right now, with his philosophy on keep drafting injury prone players very high, his philosophy on quarterbacks in the whole, he really don't understand where he stands in this organization. That's what I will say. He really don't understand where he stands in this organization. It's gonna take a transcendent quarterback to get this organization where it need to be. He don't understand that. Look at Cincinnati. For years, they had great teams, defenses, receivers, running backs, all that. But they own just as bad as the Fords, Mike Brown. But they found the quarterback of their dreams. Even Carson Palmer, they had that. That year Palmer went out and injured his leg in the playoffs. They was going to the Super Bowl and winning it that year, in my opinion. And John Kidney came in and they was up. I forget they were playing the Steelers. They was up and and John Kidney came in and erased the whole lead and lost the game for them. And lost the whole game. Lost the whole game. Lost the whole game for them. So don't forget that. Don't forget that. And then guess who went to go sign? Guess who went to go sign? John Kennedy to be their starting quarterback after that. Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions. So I mean, that is what it is. But Brian Holmes, like I said before, David Blough got tired of them playing with his name. I ain't mad at it. He got tired of being a stepping stool with no opportunity to grow and keep getting passed up by guys who not better than him. So I definitely understand. I definitely understand. I definitely understand. No, I definitely understand. So I really ain't mad at him. I really ain't mad at him. So um but that's pretty much it, dude. But keep getting passed up by bums, what you expect. What you expect. But hey, it is what it is. Check the Detroit Lions Talk playlist out. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financial and support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. The whole nine, man. Appreciate the love and support. Check the Detroit Lions Talk playlist out for more videos like this. But other than that, let me know what you girls and guys think. Tim Boyle ain't never going nowhere. He's gonna be a Lion for life, but we'll see. But this is why they need to draft a quarterback last year. This is why. That's why I said it. But peace.